Yeah, no, I had work today too. It was pretty good.
It was good.
It was alright, man. You know, like the same thing as you, man. Like I do all these things in my life, but
Yeah.
you should like always need something else. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we had that last.
Wait, what was that last podcast about? It was like.
He was in the Air Force.
Oh my gosh, what was his name?
Whoa.
Nick Watson.
Up with the fucking chair force?
Whoa.
Go to fucking attention, dude. First off, y'all think you got the freaking.
Hey, Addies, guys. Hey, we don't do that around here. Right?
What the fuck? Nick Watson? Who the fuck is this guy?
Do not listen to this guy. You do not want to join the Army. Air Force is the way to go. You guys remember.
So you're Army and you're Air Force?
What?
That's what the shirt says.
Dude, I think we might find a way out.
Wait, which one do we choose? You guys know I like to be like, yo, what is up, YouTube? Today, to my left, I got two dumbasses and two right here of the smartest men ever created. This is Danny.
This is Pike.
And this is Dual Vibes. All right, guys. You remember these two guys?
Met both of them before.
He was on one, and
Yeah.
he was on one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kyle, returning again.
This is Nick Watson back at it.
A.K.A.
Let's go.
Monkey Boy. And yeah, guys, welcome back to episode number 24?
24.
Number 24 of the Dual Vibes podcast. Guys, that means that's 6 months.
That's
That's
6 months.
6 months of
Half a year
continuous
right there.
posting.
Well,
Holy crap.
It'd be, right under 6 months.
Right?
52 weeks in a year.
I
Yeah.
was right. Make sure you're talking into your mic, all right? We don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
no one
yeah,
getting
yeah.
that in the comments now.
Oh, yeah, we got good
Alright.
quality now.
Yeah, we got great quality. We actually have 4 mics. Dude, guys, we have like 14 splitters down here just splitting this whole thing up. Dude, it's so funny to look at our setup. But anyways, guys, today, we mentioned in the last podcast, we're going to be doing kind of like, these two, one ex-military, ex-army.
Army.
Then we got Air Force guy,
Yep.
okay? They're not going to act as a recruiter, but they're going to give their point of view on their branches of the military. And then at the end, me and Pike are going to choose,
What's a better path for us? What fits us best?
like you guys saw in that last,
The clip? That was,
the skit, like you guys saw it. We're going through it right now, okay, man? And we just don't know what to do.
It's like boot camp.
Just kidding. That is just kidding for any disclaimers. But
Wait, so we're not signing you guys up like right after this?
well, I don't know.
You
Maybe
guys got contracts?
We're gonna ship you guys out like next week.
Kyle, are you?
It's kind of the plan.
Well, what if we don't?
I can get my
choose-
assets together then.
Yeah. What if we don't choose Kyle's branch or Nick's branch? You guys get a commission off this. That's why you're doing this.
Nah.
All right.
No, I think they do.
All right. You guys don't get a commission, huh? Oh, yeah. They did that little nod right when we looked away.
I'm going to ask chat.
Yeah, facts. Chat GPT.
They're going to
So,
give us answers.
with today's podcast, on my phone, I got to spin the wheel. I'm not going to say anything that's on the wheel. You guys are going to see it. It's going to pop up on the screen as we go. And that's pretty much it. Do you guys want to give a little quick rundown of the Air Force and the Army real quick, just one at a time?
I mean, what do you mean? Like just kind of a quick overview?
Just quick overview of why you think the Air Force is the best and why he thinks the Army's the best. Because you guys are, both military personnel. So
Yeah.
let's hear it.
I mean, you want me to start? Sure. So, Air Force. All right. Logo's already cooler off the rip.
Dang.
Other than that, though, I'd say main points are definitely like quality of life and just more badass overall. I mean, you see a fighter jet up in there, you're like, that's fucking badass.
Straight to the point.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Air power.
Dang. Hey, I've always said if I was to be an animal, it's a bird. Because you can't fucking kill a bird if they're fucking 4,000 feet up in the air. Besides a plane.
You gets hit by a plane by Air Force.
Nick
The
Watson.
Air Force can, though.
You guys
Yeah.
want to know what Nick
Shoot
Watson's
a
job
bird
is,
down.
low key? All right, guys, I got a sight on the bird. Get his ass. Send 2 fighter jets, all yellow units. Go, go, go. All right, Kyle, go ahead. My bad to interrupt.
All right. So, Army. Let's start out. I mean, you got the camaraderie. Boys all together, having a good time. All right. So, aside from outside, like, the work life, in the personal life, y'all are just all partying, having a good time, all that good stuff. Outside, it's pretty good. The quality of life while you're working. Next topic.
I like that point that he brought up with the whole partying.
Yeah.
I do see them.
Just a good time. Yeah, it's a vibe.
I partied with the Army boys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I've partied with the Air Force once, but I've partied with the Army a couple times.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. The Army gets down and dirty, all
I've seen
right?
some stuff. 21st birthday.
That's right.
I was with the Army boys. Guys, I don't remember that.
So I'm that sounds like a good time. I mean, I'm leaning one way right now. We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll
Nick
see where it
Watson.
goes though. I know that
I don't know,
work-life
Nick
balance
Watson,
there.
kind of just up in the air all the time. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm joining the Air Force and I look like that after, I might side with him then.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a tough battle. You got ground and you got air.
Yeah.
Which one's more OP?
Let's find out. Let's spin that
Yeah,
wheel.
let's spin that wheel, guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, pop it up on the screen as I'm, spinning the wheel, and let's see what the first topic is. And let's go. Oh, what is it gonna?
Here we go.
What is it gonna land on? What is it gonna land on? There's no way.
Food.
No,
It's going
No,
food.
wait. It might go to sit-ups. Oh, it's gonna be food. So first topic is gonna be food. Go ahead. You wanna?
So first topic is food. It's very broad. So we want to know, what side has the better food choices? What side has that culinary arts type food?
Facts. So you're up in the air, but they're on the ground.
Yeah,
Are the
what are you
foods
eating?
different? Yeah. What are we eating?
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right. We'll caveat. We kind of talked about this on the other podcast I was on, but if you're living like outside the dorms, you get money for food. So at that point, for like anyone, you can buy your own food. Same for them. But as far as like the actual food on base, I'm not gonna lie, it's not good. Some places it's pretty good, but
Okay.
I'm sure it's the same for you guys. But if you like dry chicken, you'll love it. The chicken
Plain
is so
fish.
dry.
I don't know if I'm
Okay.
liking that. I don't know if I'm liking that
At
right
some
now.
of them, but other ones, I've been to ones where they cook you like smash burgers with like pickled red
Really?
onions and stuff on it, fresh fries.
Okay.
You go in there, you're getting like pork chops. So it really does kind of
Depend on location.
Yeah, it's very hit or miss.
But what about
Now-
while you're up in the air? What are we eating while we're up in the air? You're on a
Peanuts.
mission.
Are you allowed to eat or no?
Peanuts.
Like steak and lobster.
Oh,
maybe
get
a
outta
little-
here.
Oh,
little
hold up.
caviar,
All right. So we're talking Army food. We're talking the top seller, chocolate milk.
Let's go.
Chocolate milk.
We talking box
that's-
chocolate milk?
No, yeah, probably straight out of a box.
Okay.
Or you get it out of the freaking, the pump thing.
Yeah.
Dispenser. And then we also got
Hold your
chocolate
mic
milk.
closer, hold your mic
We got
closer.
chocolate milk, dude. I'm telling you, we got all the chocolate milk you could want.
So I'm hearing chocolate milk. That's
and
some
then-
protein in there.
Really? Yeah, you get chocolate milk and some plain white fish, not seasoned, some liquid eggs. That
You-
like,
You
serve
guys
as
haven't
powder.
said MREs though. What are MREs?
Meal ready to eat. That's you're out in the field, you get some MREs. They're pretty good. There's a couple good ones. There's a couple crap ones. So like you get a box of them. Sometimes in the box you'll get like a buffalo chicken wrap or something.
Okay.
But then you might get stuck with like freaking the taco salad one or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. No salad in it. There's no salad in it. But it's awful. But you get some out-of-date candy in some of them.
Out-of-date
awful.
candy?
Yeah, as you eat the MREs, you learn which one's got the good candy in it. You steal that stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
What about like protein bars and stuff? You get any of that in there?
you do.
Like Quest?
No, they're not
Meteor
name
X?
brand.
Not name brand, just a
Not
white
name brand
package.
protein bars.
No
It's
name.
just- It's a protein bar.
How often
says
did you guys
protein
have
bar.
to eat them? Like while
If we were in the field, you'd bring like boxes of them things out.
so it's
Like,
pretty common for you guys to eat them.
It is pretty common for you to eat them. One's supposed to last you a day, but there's times where you're eating maybe like 2 a day. You might only have 1 day.
Okay, see that's the difference there. After I got out of basic training, I've never had one since. I've always had access to just like
Okay.
actual like
Oh.
defect food.
So you got the easier life though.
Yeah, we don't got to worry about those.
I mean, they don't call it Chair Force for nothing.
Chair
Ooh,
Force.
I like that
If
one.
you're getting paid the same, I'd rather sit in a chair than be out in the field.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
just me. But
All right, you guys got enough of this topic?
yeah.
All right, well, let's go to the next one. Pike, I'm going to let you spin this one.
All right, let's see what we land on. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. It's slowing down, guys. You see it on the screen. It's slowing down.
Let's go.
There's no way. We're already at our first PT.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Push
Go
up.
ahead, Danny. What we got?
Lottie lottie.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. All right, guys. So for this one,
What the?
oh, I'm
fuck?
joking.
What are you doing?
We're gonna cut this to a better angle of us doing the push-ups. You guys want to go around the criteria of what we have to do for push-ups?
All right. So each person gets 60 seconds. That's it. Many push-ups as you can.
In 60
And
seconds?
we're talking real push-ups. I want to see freaking
Chest
nipples
to
hitting the
ground.
deck. I want to see freaking shit like that.
Okay.
So yeah, all the
So
way down.
what's like the minimum for the Army? What's the minimum for the Air Force?
I think it's like 36 or
I was gonna
40.
say 32, but it's probably the same thing as that. Probably 36.
Also,
Okay.
If you want like to barely if you can do 32 push-ups in like 2 minutes, what the Army gives you, you're slacking.
All right, so we're gonna do a minute.
30.
All right.
Also, Air Force, you don't got to go all the way down.
Oh.
Your elbow just has to break 90 degrees.
Oh, so ease your life
cheating.
once
Okay.
again. Ease your
Little
life
bit.
once again.
Okay.
Push-up standard's a little bit easier, not going to lie.
All right. Well, let's cut to the push-ups.
Let's go.
All right, ready to do this, boy? Come on. Come on. All right, so
Ready?
What do we, a minute?
1 minute.
60 seconds to run.
You can rest. Can't lay your chest on the ground to
All right,
rest.
here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on, you get a
All the way
rest.
up, bozos.
Come on. All the way up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go. Come on. Keep it up. Come on. Don't be
Come
a
on,
bitch.
let's go, badass. Let's go, badass.
Come on. Don't be a bitch.
He's getting tired.
Come on.
I'm heavier than him. You're fat.
I don't care if you're getting tired. Think the military cares if you're tired?
Let's go. All day.
Come on. Halfway done. Come on.
Let's go.
I want at least 60 out of you. Come on.
43. At least 60.
Come on.
We're like fucking 200 right now.
At least 60. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. No quitting in veins.
Come on. You got this. Come on.
This guy already bleeds green. 51. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How many was that?
51.
51.
What'd you get? I don't remember. No. It was definitely more than me, guys. Well, let's go to the video. Medic! Send all yellow units.
All right, guys. In my defense, I hit chest today, okay? And I can barely breathe.
In my
right?
defense, I'm not a fat ass.
Dude, I have more muscle than you have. How much can you bench? Okay, that is, yep, see?
285.
285. Oh, nice. Try 70 pounds on that. Check the percentage on that one, buddy.
How many push-ups did you just do?
I think 51.
Bot.
You might have maxed out. You guys said the max out was 67.
Yeah, it's like 67 or 69, I think.
I
For
was
the Air
gonna say the
Force.
Army might be something.
I started yelling at him because he's fat, and I lost count.
That's right,
I was over 50. I know I was over 50.
for sure.
No, you were definitely over 51.
So far, you guys are both passing, though.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. All right, guys. For the next one, we're going to let Nick Watson click the spin wheel.
Zing.
And here we go, guys. So 2 down, 7 more
Let's
to
get another
go.
workout back to back.
No way. Oh, okay, we ain't got a sprint. Looks like it's going to be best part, maybe.
Let's go. We're good with that.
Best part about, nope.
Maybe. Nope.
Bing.
Best part.
All right, guys.
Go ahead.
So let's kind of just dummy this down. Just best part about both branches. Like, just literally the best thing.
What stands out the most?
Let Kyle go first, buddy.
All right, my bad.
All right, so obviously the best part, I'd say, I think the best part overall is probably the camaraderie. But that's like all branches, not just the Army. That's all of them. Like when you're out there in the suck and in the shitty heat of everything like that, and you got your boys with you next to you doing that shit too, you trust them. You guys grow big bonds together. It's a good time. That's probably obviously the number one thing. That's all branches. That's if I had to guess, that's probably all branches.
But my thing is for
But-
Nick, though, if he's in a fighter jet, he's by himself, right?
I'm not in a fighter yet.
Oh, I'm just saying if he
He's
was.
in a recliner.
The Army's always in squadrons, am I right? Squadron, or what is it called?
Platoon, yeah. You got your
A platoon, my bad.
We got
Your
squadrons.
squad.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Nick, what about you?
What's your best thing? What stands out?
Honestly,
sorry, I'm fucking dying.
probably the experiences you get. Honestly, you get to go like places all over the world, meet new people, like learn skill sets you never would have seen, like interact with like people you never would have met. So honestly,
Okay.
it's probably still the same. Like it's kind of good amount of overlap there, but definitely the experiences.
Okay.
You meet some interesting people when you're out there for sure. People from all over the country, all over.
It'll open your eyes, that's for sure.
Gotcha.
Dang, I like both their answers.
That's solid answers. They're
Those are
kind of
pretty solid
similar.
answers, yeah.
So, all right.
All right, Kyle, go ahead and
Spin
spin
that
the wheel.
wheel.
All right, guys, we're down to 6. All right, it's spinning.
Don't let
No.
him-
No.
We're good.
No, it might be day in the life.
No, we're going random.
Oh, all right, guys. It's going to be a random question. You want me to go on this one?
You got this first one.
All right, guys. So you guys all have different bases around the world. Obviously, in the country, like other countries, in the states. We're talking just the states, right? Which branch do you guys think are superior in branch locations?
As in,
Like that you guys have
weather
been to.
lifestyle to.
Just that we've been to.
Should we do just what they've been to, or
just what you've been to, or what you definitely know, like for sure is real?
That I've been to Benning, Stewart, and California. It's like Irwin or something. They're okay. I wouldn't say anything great about them. But we got bases in Hawaii. We got bases in Alaska. I mean, Germany. We got bases all over.
So that's like, does the Air Force have them in those locations, like Germany?
Oh yeah, we got them in all those.
Oh, okay. So like, but you're talking about the partying with the Army boys. Is
Partying that anywhere.
Is the party going to hit different in Germany with the Army boys than the Air Force?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kyle's trying.
So that stands out of the Army. If you're going to like Hawaii and you got the Army boys partying with you, it's a little different than if you're in the Air Force in Hawaii. Like, do you guys go party and stuff, or is it like you guys just have
we still party.
bonding?
So, explain your side.
So kind of the same thing. I've been to Texas, to California. I've done trips up to Ohio, out to Colorado to the Space Force base out there.
Okay, I've been to Colorado. It's nice out there.
Yeah, and honestly, the funding is there for our bases. So usually our bases are really nice, like new top-line facilities, like real nice, like dorm rooms and like barracks essentially. The gyms, nicest gyms I've ever been to have been on like Air Force and Space Force bases.
Gotcha.
And it's free too while you're in. So you have access to like free top-of-the-line gyms.
So you're saying that the Army doesn't get the funding to have those nice bases?
Whoa, no.
That's what he said.
Yeah, we had a nice ass gym where I was stationed at.
Really? Okay, so y'all both get some funding and.
Did you guys have to share dorm rooms at all?
Yeah, we did.
See, we get our own rooms in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Your own room, your own kitchen.
So basically, the setup is you share a common area. You got a bathroom, your laundry, and you got your kitchen area. One bedroom on the side, one bedroom on the other side. So it's only 2 guys per room.
Okay.
And you get your own room. It's just you're sharing the kitchen and you're sharing the laundry.
Kind of like a duplex type deal.
Kind of like a duplex type deal.
Okay, so some of ours are like that too. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought you were
so
saying like you're sharing a
Oh
room.
no, you're not sharing a room.
You got like bunk beds
Bunking?
or something.
No, that's basic, bro. That's what we learned in basic.
Got like 16 people in bunk beds.
All right,
Okay.
well, all right, yeah. Hey, honestly, I like both their answers.
Yeah,
right there.
this
Those are
is
pretty
even right now.
Nick, I don't know. Nick kind of persuaded me on that. He said all the funding, so I don't know. Kyle might just be getting a little jealous when he was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, we're gonna go with number 5. Here we go.
What we got?
Spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning, it's
Scared
spinning.
of them.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No
Get it out of the way.
sit-ups. All right, guys, before we go into the sit-ups, what's the minimum for sit-ups, and what is considered a sit-up?
So
All right.
you want to go first or?
I was just gonna say we give them a minute still.
Yeah, we'll do a
It's the
minute.
condensed version.
You gotta cross your arms like that. Shoulder blades gotta touch the ground. Come up, touch your elbows to your leg.
So should we put our feet down
Under?
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can have someone hold your
We can
feet,
hold
or you
y'all's
have like a
feet.
push-up
Yeah.
bar. So we'll hold your feet.
All right, bet,
All right.
bet. Well, we got slides on you
I
guys.
think it's like 40-something.
We're about to hit
minimum.
some
Yeah, you do 40, we'll be
sit-ups.
happy.
We're looking for 40 minimum.
All right. Well, it's gonna cut us. It's gonna cut us doing sit-ups.
Let's get there.
All right, guys. That was. I did 40 exactly.
I didn't count again. I lost count.
Yeah, but you didn't do it. You didn't do it because you.
I was cramping. My hip was cramping. I didn't stretch. I wasn't planning for this.
Old.
Yeah, I know. Not enough water today.
Sounds like they're not hitting enough core in the gym, honestly.
I do.
What do you mean? I hit 40.
That's the minimum.
Cool.
You barely scrape by right now. You both need to work on it.
I'm gonna hit some abs next week straight.
I don't know. I might need a week off after doing those abs. All right, Pike.
Oh my god.
Let's go ahead. Spin the wheel. We're
Let's tap
down.
this up, but-
Hang on. We're down to 4. Here we go.
Let's go. We're running it up right now. Let's go.
Guys, we're down to 4. No. Yes.
It's random. It's
All right,
random.
random question. All right. Pike, this one's going to be you. Go ahead and ask a random question.
Random question. All right. So, guys, we talked about this last in our Air Force one. We're talking about showering, okay? Do you guys who has the better shower situation, and who's going to be seeing more Drakes in the shower concept? Which one's packing the most? Are they going Air Force?
In basic training?
Yeah. We going Air Force is packing, or we going, Army?
Well, every single person I've talked to that's went through basic in the Air Force has a story about a Drake. So there's at least one in every group of like.
So is there usually just average everywhere? It's usually just a bunch of average?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good mix, but.
Good mix. Okay.
There's usually at least one like Drake that like stands out, and everybody knows.
Really?
It
goes around camp.
Yeah, I mean.
And then when they get out, the girls just go straight to them, huh?
Maybe, honestly. I never saw that guy again. After basic, you go out to different training bases. I've never seen
He's probably on a different couch right now, casting couch.
Yeah, he's doing bigger and better things.
So. Dude, get out of here. Kyle, go ahead.
Yeah, so the shower situations are pretty rough, I feel like, in the Army. They're like old, rundown, rusty showers.
Are they?
Yeah, they're pretty rough. Yeah, when it comes to schlongs, I think the Army's got some pretty decent schlongs. Unlike the Air Force, we try not to look at that shit as much,
Dang, so the Army is superior in schlongadongs.
Okay.
You get in, you get out. You do your business and you get out.
Gotcha.
Did you ever peek?
Sometimes that shit just pops up.
Sometimes they're looking at you, honestly. You just turn around like a 180 to like walk out, and it's like right in your face. It's like a jump scare.
All business. It's all
my gosh.
Okay.
All right, so Kyle basically explained that the schlongs are in the Army.
I was just trying to figure out, what line I belong in,
Oh, Chair Force. Go ahead. All right, so we're down to 3. We're down. No, don't say run.
Let's see the sprint.
Why would you say run?
Oh
no! Why would you say run?
It's going.
Go, random question.
Go.
Yes! Oh my gosh, dude.
Barely got away with that.
All right, random question.
That's be a good one. Just like off.
Oh, I got it. So when we're looking at females, right? You can look, but you can look, but you can't order, right? Because obviously that's against the rules in the military, right? While you're in basic and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, in basic, yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking about basic, but then even after basic, who's superior? No one's gonna get in trouble right here. No one's gonna get in trouble, okay? Because you were single while you were in the Army. And yeah. So, which one? Who's got the baddies?
Honestly, I'm biased, obviously, but Air Force for sure. When I was in my tech school, we had like all the branches at our tech school. I remember it was an issue, and they used to brief like the girls about this. Is the guys from the Marines and the Army used to sneak over to like the girls' dorms in the Air Force to always get with them.
Are you being serious about this?
Yes, the other branches would always come over. Like you'd see like Marine guys like sneaking into the girls' dorms
Really?
at nights and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So
Marine, Army,
good
Navy.
point.
That's you can't beat
That's
that
a
one
good
right
point.
there.
They were always coming over to try to grab the Air Force.
How's the
girls.
outfit situation? Do you see a lot?
No.
What do you mean? Like,
Do you see a lot?
in
Yeah.
uniform? No.
They're wearing pants and
In the
long
uniform,
sleeves
it's
and-
hard to judge. It's like looking at a box. You don't know what's underneath. You're
No, for guys and girls, you can have sleeper builds. Like you could have someone they look bigger.
Yeah.
It's like, are they fat or are they buff? And you don't know. Or a girl, it's like same thing. It's like,
Dang.
is she well shaped? Is she like a bit bigger? Like you don't know.
You don't know.
All right, so
you
Kyle.
base it off of facial,
Yeah.
attractiveness.
Army,
Okay.
at least where I was at, not it. I'll say
He
that.
was the one
But
sneaking
listen-
over.
But listen,
He was sneaking over to the Air Force,
you
getting those
joined the
girls.
Army, you joined to defend the country and
Okay.
fight communists, all right? You're not worried about that shit over there.
I like
You're over
that.
there sitting in the chairs, doing all that busy work, while
America.
Army's out here getting shit done so he can sit in that damn chair.
I like that. Hey, Kyle, right here. You won me over right there.
That's it.
Hey, fighting communists by day, fucking bad bitches at night. All right. Who says you can't do both? That's what
If you got
fuels you to
slongs
go
in the
back.
Army-
Oh man, what is going on?
They got two good sides on that one. That
Two
was-
good sides.
Yo, I don't know. Because I feel like as the male in the situation, if you're the male in the Army fighting motherfuckers off, you know what I'm saying? The girls are getting out of the Air Force going, the Army's tough shit. You know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah, 'cause
badasses.
they're big boys.
badasses,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're in the Air Force, you get to see them and they're closer. But once you're out of the Air Force, you line them up. Maybe they're going with the Army because they're bad shit, you know?
Yeah, dang.
In my defense, I didn't work with a lot of females in the Army. Like, there really was mostly dudes. It was like a sausage fest, mostly working with that.
Well, that's fine, though.
If that's what you guys like, then it's all you.
Dude, I love this guy.
All right.
All right, so who spun the last one? Was it Nick?
Yep. So,
All right.
Kyle, we got two
Kyle,
left, guys.
We got 2 left. We got day in the life and a sprint.
While we spin this, guys, go check out the socials. Go follow. Make sure you're commenting what you guys would choose.
No.
It's going. Sprint's going
to be last. Let's go. What a
Let's
better
go, guys.
ending.
Let's go.
Holy shit, boys.
So this one, it's a day in the life. That's the category it landed on. You want to break that down? Because we had a little discussion about that.
We got a comment last Air Force video that we talked with Nick about, and apparently we never asked what the MOS was. So this is going to be your all's opportunity, since you guys didn't really say it in the intro again to tell the viewers. This is going to be your point to tell us about your MOS and what's a day in the life of an Air Force compared to an Army.
Yes. Go into detail.
I want Kyle to go first, since what he said last time. I like this. I like Kyle right now.
So for starters, I was a 19 Delta, which is a cavalry scout. And basically, it's just to sum it up quickly, it's like reconnaissance. You observe the enemy, you see what they're doing, you report it back. That's it, for the most part. But for us, we were in like these Bradley tanks. So,
tanks.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was kind of badass, But yeah, basically like basic was. You want basic or do you want like
all of it? Just all of it. After
like,
basic. After
okay,
basic.
So after
You like
basic,
operational.
Okay. So like an average day, you wake up at like 6:30. All right. I'm sorry, you got to be at work at 6:30. You guys start PT a little bit after that, and then you go to about like 9 o'clock. You get ready. You got to be back at work at like 10ish.
You got to shower with all the guys.
Yeah, no, you can go back to your. If you live in the barracks, you can shower in the barracks. But if not, you have to shower at the the company building or whatever.
What do you do for PT, or do you like have to do it together?
So you do it with your platoon, for the most part. Yeah. So like a few days a week you're probably running, and then a few days a week you're doing more strength. All shit like that. Sometimes you do combat focus, where like you might do like body carries or like sled pulls or something like that, ammo can carries, something like that. And then during the day, depends on what you're doing. Like sometimes you might go to the range. You might go half the time I spend it in the motor pool working on the tanks. Like you just you're out there. Sorry about that voice crack. You're working on the tanks. But after you're done with that, you're usually done with work anywhere between like 3 to like 6 or 7. You never know what you're gonna expect.
So then that's when we would hop on Call of Duty, run some Warzone.
Yeah. Then you hop on Warzone.
You just rest up after that.
Right, that's
so
right.
I like that. That's some big boy shit right there. Fuck, in a tank.
Workout. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
And then you said the body carries.
Yeah. Sometimes
I'm sure you guys don't do that over there in the Air Force. Well, let's let Nick explain.
Yeah.
What do you do over there in the Air Force, Nicholas?
All right, so for us, it's not MOS, it's AFSC. So I'm 1-1, so it's like geospatial intelligence. So I'll think kind of like them with like reconnaissance. We do that, but through like drone feeds, UAVs, satellites. Pretty much our whole job is to spy on people, right?
Okay.
So day in the life, usually we'd show up to work at like 8 or 9, kind of depending on where you're working. So you
you get some more sleep. Nice.
So we do PT as well, but we don't have to like show up and all like work out together. You kind of get to do like what you want for your PT. So if you want to go to the gym, get a lift in, you can. If you want to go for a run, you can.
And you can play basketball. That's what you told me, right?
Yeah, you can go play basketball with the homies if you want. Kind of get that option.
So it's a little bit more freedom, a little bit more sleep.
Once a week or once every 2 weeks, you might get together and all do something together. But it's usually something like pretty laid back, like a sports day or something, or like a run or something. But for the most part, you kind of do your own thing.
Kind of like back in middle school, we had those activity classes and we played football together. You guys
kind of like that.
Okay. Ooh,
I
like
play some
that.
like ultimate frisbee or ultimate football or something.
So is there more out of shape Air Force than Army because
I will
of this?
say that because of the freedom.
Yeah.
People are gonna take that and kind of
run with it, or not
it.
run with it.
Yeah, so I like the Army though. But
yeah, Army's more strict, and I mean that applies to some people, and you're more laid back.
It kind of depends. So someone who like wants to be in the gym and like use that time to get your lifts in. Now, part of your work day is getting your lift in, so now you don't have to worry about it like outside of work. So that's kind of a benefit for someone who does lift.
Yep.
So after that, we clock in. So you guys have heard him say it a bunch of times. Care Force, yeah, we're sitting in a chair all day. We have to clock into a skiff where everything's classified, all that cool stuff. And we sit at our own desk with about 6 monitors with different systems on it, and we're just monitoring stuff. We're making call-outs. We could be talking to pilots live and like doing like live missions.
Okay.
Usually we'd be off at like 3 or 4. Usually it's like
Okay.
not later than that unless you're doing something like weird, like a mission or something. But usually it's like never more than like 40 hours in a week.
And then you're free for the rest of the time.
And then you're free, and then you just kind of go about your own thing.
One thing that was nice was I feel like you had a 3-day weekend like once a month. It was probably the same for the whole military. Like every time there's a little tiny holiday, you're off. It's
Yeah?
nice. Yeah.
Usually we get the holiday off, and we get what's called a family day. They actually just took those away recently. But up until then, it was 4
To every
weekends.
branch?
At least for the Air Force. I don't know about like
We didn't really
everyone.
have family days.
Okay.
So wait a second.
So you get a 4-day weekend for every holiday. So it's like Memorial
you
Day,
would get, like, a
Columbus
4-day
Day.
yeah.
You get a 4-day weekend.
but who's out there protecting the country then? If
Well,
everyone's
that's if
off.
they're deployed.
Well, there's certain people. There's something that's like time sensitive, like a mission. The people who work that would get like other days off.
Oh, okay.
Instead of having
Gotcha.
like that Friday through Monday off, right? They'd have like whatever days.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
It's not like there's like nobody working at all.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
defense.
bro.
Yeah.
Just hop up in there.
But they still give them that
Steal a
time.
tank.
You're not like screwed out of that time.
They just shut the defense systems down for a day. Yeah, let's let them reboot and cool down.
And there's plenty of times where they're
Straight
like you can
mayhem.
go home like an hour or 2 early. Like they're really lenient about that. And then since your salary, like you get paid the same. Like whether
Okay.
you're going home early,
Gotcha.
whether you have a sick day, whether you're on leave, like
Still get
your
paid.
paychecks are the same no matter what.
You really, at least in the Army, you don't have a set schedule. You might like leave at 12. Like there's random days like there's nothing to do. You leave at 12. Or
Okay.
like there's random days you think you're gonna be gone at like 3, and you're there till like 8 o'clock at night. You have no idea what's. Like,
So this is kind of what I've gathered, right? So the basic training, okay. Kyle's stuck more with that, like
Basic training?
He has to.
Yes.
The discipline part,
Yeah,
right?
more direct, more
right.
structured.
Nick said he does because that's just who he is, but they don't have to.
Right, more freedom.
Okay, so army's for that. Them boys that just want to
And that's
go
what
out
we
there
kind
and
of
get shit
that's
done.
what we talk about. You know, they're out there on the front line.
They want to get that shit done.
Yeah. So it kind of sticks to what they
Nick
what they
can just be
practice.
eating potato chips while playing basketball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looking at a
Kinda really
spy
like-
plane and it's actually Call of Duty and he's like, my bad.
It really boils down to like what type of work do you want to do and like what do you value more? Do you value more of like kind of that getting down and dirty hard work, or do you value kind of that quality of life?
That's just
Because at
so-
the end of the day, the
Okay.
pay's the same. If you're an E4 doing that or an E4 doing this, your paycheck's gonna be the exact same.
Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
low key more of like getting down dirty. You know that.
get it.
Just
So-
getting active.
Depends on what you want. Like a lot of people like the Air Force because of that quality of life.
Yeah, that makes Air Force seems like more of the family side at a young age, and then Army seems like you're just out there beating shit
Grinding.
down because you're grinding it out at your young age.
Whoa.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Well, with that being said, guys, we're not gonna go do the sprint right now because we gotta obviously take the camera out there. So that will be after this, or maybe should we cut it before, and then we'll just do the outro right now? Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
so
yeah, we'll do
We're
that.
gonna do the outro right now, and then before the outro, we're gonna play the clip of us sprinting.
Sprinting because that's the last one on the spinner.
And
is
honestly, this was
sprints.
unplanned. The fact that was the
last
last
one?
that was kind of ironic and like a
They'll see
coincidence.
it. They'll see it when we post it. But they'll see it on the screen.
That's low key kind of
Wait,
crazy.
who do you think's gonna win the sprint?
We're in flip flops.
Yeah, we're in.
they
slides,
are
guys.
wearing slides.
Same slides.
Well, they're 1-for-1 right now.
I think the leg tat
That's true.
gives Keith like +2 speed.
This is
So I
true.
guess I'll go
I've
with
been told
Keith.
that.
But he's also plus 3 years older.
That is true.
That's fine.
Who did legs last?
I ain't done legs in like 3 months.
I did
Keith, I'm
legs
going
like 2
Keith.
days ago.
I'm going Keith.
Well, we're just going to have to
Yeah,
find
but he
out for
trains
ourselves.
his legs though. So
Yeah, I didn't think he's gonna be
Yeah, to
freaking
pick up
sore.
fat bitches.
They're gonna
For
be
a
big.
sprint?
They're gonna be heavy.
Well, with that
Right.
being said, guys, should we pick and choose what we're going to pick?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low key, you guys gave great points. You guys did an awesome job.
It's back
Guys,
and forth.
drop down in the
Back and forth.
the comments like W. Like W. Hey, round of applause, everyone.
Let's say round of applause. Round of applause.
Yep. Let's salute them.
Deep.
Appreciate you guys for your service, by the
And
way.
honestly, it is all just informational. We're not making fun of anything or nothing like
Yeah,
that. Like we honestly wanted to know. I'm sure people wanted to know, and it was actually good information. I feel like both branches thank everyone that's in those branches for doing everything to do for the country.
Exactly.
But this is just a little bit of information, just to see if, what it's like.
Yeah, so like disclaimer once again, we're not joining the military.
Correct.
This is literally just for informational purposes, and
they're definitely joining.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're already signing them
We
up.
already signed
Oh
him.
my gosh, guys, here we go. We're shipping out tomorrow.
Shipping out in like
apparently.
2 weeks.
Catch the next podcast in 3 years when we get back.
So with that being said, I'm gonna go first. I loved both points that you guys gave. Right, Army's got the schlongs. Army gets down and dirty. Air Force is more lenient, but it's still hard work.
Yeah.
And overall, you know, they're up in the air. I love being up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Just that aerial view. No one can touch you. It's fighter jet versus fighter jet at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
that's scary.
Nick's got eyes on Kyle down there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kyle, there he is. Get him. 6 o'clock, bang.
Yeah, we support Army and Marines all the time. We're the eyes in the sky.
180 quick scope from Kyle. Oh, dude.
Go ahead and pick. Danny, go ahead and pick first.
It's a tough choice, even though me and Nick are matching, and Nick's my boy from the get-go. I'm just a down, dirty beast. I'm going to have to go to the Army.
Yes, let's go.
He says that now.
I respect it. So, look, okay, I agree.
A tank?
I agree. They're both like very influential. I agree with both of them. I can see both sides of it for me. I can definitely pick either one. If I would say my life right now at 28 years old, what would fit me best? I'm not saying I don't like getting out there frontline type stuff, but at 28, you know what I'm saying, I would have to side with Air Force, that work-life balance, that family side. I'm getting to that point where I want to, you know. I respect both, but I'll have to go with Air Force just because, you know, that your own schedule.
Low-key going into this, I was more of an Air Force guy just because Nick.
And I was more of an Army guy, I'm not going to lie.
Literally, we wore the shirts, bro.
I thought it was going to be the other way around, honestly.
Yeah.
This is not planned at all, dude.
Now, if I was 23, 24, 20, I'm going Army.
Low-key, I'm with you, because if I was in your situation, I'd not saying that the Air Force doesn't put in that hard work.
Yeah,
but
no.
The work-life balance is way better there, right?
Yes.
I like that.
That's it. Yeah.
Hey, great job, guys. Appreciate y'all coming out.
Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate
it.
I know, you know, some of you guys got to catch a jet back soon, so we appreciate you guys staying late and knocking this out with us.
That was a good one, Jet. Yeah.
He's flying it.
Damn right. Well, with that being said, guys, we're going to go around the room, and we're all going to say it at the same time. Appreciate everyone watching. Follow the socials.
Straight out.
I struck that. Follow this.
Socials.
Follow the socials. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Leave a comment.
And thank you guys.
Check out these guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys say God bless America.
America.
Because without them, we're nothing. You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm saying? They serve our country. And this is Danny.
This is Pike.
This is Nick.
This is Kyle.
And this is Dual Vibes.
Guys, we're about to go do the sprint part of it. So they're going to run from that stop sign you guys see behind you up to this mailbox, and we're going to see who wins.
Kyle, Nick, you guys think Pike's got this one?
I think you got it.
Yeah, bro.
We got flip-flops on, boys.
Let's go. Let's
go.
Hey, whenever you guys are ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
Took mine out.
Good race, boy.
You guys like both started stopping, so
Honestly, I didn't know where his tire was.
I didn't either.
Tire stuck out more.
My toes.
It was so bad. That hurt my
Okay,
ankle so bad.
we took the shoes off. We didn't have no flip-flops on. Straight asphalt to toes. Oh my gosh.
Guys, after this PT day, I know I said in the outro that I could handle it. Oh, man.
Hey, Danny, I think,
10K likes and Mike joins the military.
hey guys, I think I'm just gonna go back to my job tomorrow. I don't got
I
this.
think real estate's for me.
Yeah, let's just,
All right. See you guys.
see you boys later. We appreciate you guys. Yeah.